Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first direct arena where Eddie Hearn is proud to bring you the second of our English title contests for the vacant English featherweight crown. We're proudly sponsored by Grosvenor Casinos, by StubHub and by Scott's Menswear. All our officials appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, steward in charge, Mr. Alistair Hayes. Our three scoring judges. From Fleetwood, Mr. Steve Gray. From Gillingham, Kent, Mr. Ian John Lewis. From Paisley, Scotland, Mr. Victor Laughlin. The timekeeper, Mr. Andrew East. And when the bell rings, referee in charge from Doncaster, star referee, Mr. Howard Foster. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet the boxers in the red corner. Wearing black with silver trim. On the scales, 8 stone, 12 pounds, 6 ounces. From 20 contests, he has 13 wins, 1 win inside the distance, only 7 defeats. He is the reigning Southern Area champion. From Newton Abbot, Devon, Jamie, the Genius Speight. And in the blue corner, wearing the white shorts, trimmed with the blue and red. Weighing in at 8 stone, 13 pounds, a perfect record. 10 wins from 10 contests, 3 wins inside the distance. From Morecambe, Lancashire, undefeated, the Westgate Warrior, Isaac Lowe.
Spoke to you both in the dressing room. We both know what to expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both watch your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck.
And we continue to mix it up here as we go for another English title. This one, the featherweight title between this man here, Isaac Lowe, originally from Morecambe, now with that massive entourage that you might have seen there, includes Tyson Fury, his good mate, up against the much-travelled, very tough and extremely durable and experienced
Seconds out.
Devonian Jamie Speight. And this one got pretty heated at the weigh-in yesterday. Howard Foster back in the ring as the referee. He'll be hoping he doesn't have to deal with multiple knockdowns. The guy's going to ground like he did in the last fight. This one, in a sense, might have a bit of edge to it. And it's the youthful promise of Isaac Lowe against the experience of Speight, who's been basically fighting for area titles and eliminators and various minor belts since 2012. This is a step up in terms of experience for Lowe.
Yeah, he's raised a couple of eyebrows already, Lowe. You know, some people have a pretty high opinion of him. I haven't seen too much of him, but he's looking nice and sharp. So I think this one could be well worth watching. Nice thinking in the body shots.
Yeah, Lowe's career started with a real bang. He got rid of 3 of his first 4 opponents, but the last 6 have gone the distance. There's some of the usual trial horses in that mix, of course, but he's certainly looking to attack the Speight body. Speight's second attempt at this title as well, 2 years ago. He was well beaten on points by a guy who's done pretty well since, Josh Warrington. But it's Lowe on the front foot and really looking to break up Jamie Speight here with these body attacks.
Yeah, I think he hurt him with the uppercut as well. I think Speight's in a little bit of trouble here. He's just trying to get his head back together again.
Very positive, this from Lowe.
He really looks sharp, very quick with his punches. You know, he's in, the punches are out, and then he's back out again. So good offensively and defensively. Any mistake is punished. That was good stuff.
Again, it was all over Speight. Speight managed to land a left at the end, but Lowe in the first couple of minutes of this fight just looks too fast, too sharp, and too slick. Speight looks like he's in deep water here. Let's see if he's just a slow starter and he'll settle down and find a groove.
Well, Speight's landed a couple of decent punches, but he's not been allowed to put anything together to build on it. Whereas Lowe can get the combinations out.
Speight Look to lead off with the uppercut there and then just tie up Lowe. Lowe's been mixing in decent company in the gym. Works out of the Dave Hulley, Jimmy Harrington crew in Lindholm in Yorkshire. He's done regular sparring with the McDonald brothers, Maxie Hughes, and of course Josh Warrington. And he's certainly taken this opening session. A lovely left hook right on the bell there. Really put an exclamation mark on 3 minutes of dominance. That was impressive from young Isaac Lowe, only 21.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Yeah, we saw a bit of class and a bit of quality in that opening round. For a young kid, that was really impressive.
Seconds out, round 2.
Oh, we asked the question, was he ready for the step up? Isaac Lowe, on that evidence, he looks more than ready. Never been past 8 before. His last fight was an 8-rounder. Other than that, he's just been 4 and 6 rounds. And Jamie Speight probably needed a verbal boot up the backside there just to get himself going, because he was second best throughout the opening 3 minutes and got caught with a really nice left hook right on the bell.
I like the way Lowe just stood off there and gave himself room to get the punches off. Didn't get close enough for Speight to spoil. That was good. So you can see Speight wants to rough him up close, do a bit of spoiling in between punching.
Yeah, but Speight just can't keep him off at all. He just looks so much stronger as well as being faster and sharper. Physically, he's just overpowering and overwhelming Speight at the moment.
Yeah, stepping across too. I like the way he kind of manoeuvred there, you know, stepped across him. So yeah, maybe one to watch in the future if this continues. Full credit to Speight, he's hanging on in there, sticking with it, but just struggling with the speed and sharpness of Lowe.
Speight has mixed in decent company as well. He usually knows how to look after himself. Nigel Wright 3 or 4 years ago got rid of him early. That was getting thrown in a bit too deep, but he's been in with decent guys. I said Josh Warrington, Lewis Pettit, Robbie Turley, and it's good to see him have his career back on track after various scares, and he usually manages to get through. But Lowe is threatening just to bulldoze his way through here.
Nice burst of punches there. I mean, I think Speight should be pleased by the fact that Lowe is prepared to stand with him. But the trouble is, he doesn't seem to have the strength to deter him.
Bit of blood coming from the nose now of Jamie Speight. He comes from Devon, so he always has to go in the other guy's backyard. But again, terrific combination of punches coming in from Lowe here. And they're coming from everywhere.
Now all Speight can do is cover up, block the punches, and then they try to come back with a couple of counters. Can't match him for speed, doesn't seem able to match him for skill. So Lowe just taking a little bit of a breather for a couple of seconds.
Got caught there though. And then look at the response. He got caught with the right hand as Speight looked to put a bit of pressure on, but his game got countered. So far, so good for young Isaac Lowe. Looking good. Looking a different class. But Speight still digging in.
Yeah, a little bit of success of his own there, but it was taken away from him immediately.
Round 3.
Round 3 of this 10-rounder scheduled for the English featherweight title. The title held by the likes of Josh Warrington, Derry Matthews, Andy Morris, Stephen Foster Jr., who was the first champion 11 years ago. That's good company. Well, we dipped down there. Howard Foster lets it continue, but I think he was hurt.
That caught him high. That shook him up. If his glove had touched, it'd be a knockdown, but it didn't. But that one troubled him. It caught him high in the forehead.
Has he managed to recover? Did a really good job of not touching down with his glove there, Speight. And he was centimetres away, millimetres maybe. It looked really close. Another really wicked-looking body shot from Lowe.
Well, I really have been impressed with what I've seen so far from Lowe. He's only a kid. Fair bit of maturing to do. But the way he puts his punches together, his defensive skills, really is looking the part.
Speight trying to just cover up and get off first, which is proving so difficult for him. But he's showing a lot of willing here.
Yes, Speight's playing his part as well, but he just can't match him in any department, I'm afraid.
Tried to lead off, couldn't get anywhere, and Lowe's got him tangled up. Foster's letting him work. But Speight trying to raise the tempo here. Jim, if the youngster shows a bit of inexperience and just thinks, oh, this is too easy, and he switches off, it could be a big mistake.
No, but I don't see any signs of that, thankfully. You know, he still looks focused. Every opportunity, he's taking it.
But it's been better for Speight this round.
Worked onto a solid left hook, Speight, but some good work leading up to that.
After the first two rounds, when he looked like he was going to get blown away, he's managed to get himself on the front foot. And again, Lowe showing some quality with that combination to the body. But Jamie Speight will go back to his corner and think, maybe I've got something I can build on. Pretty happy corner this. Dave Holly, who did such a great job with Jamie and Gavin McDonnell.
Corners 10 seconds.
There's the near knockdown.
Yeah, good accuracy.
Seconds out.
Yeah,
round
that one
4.
just landed a little bit high.
Round 4 of this 10-rounder. The arena full. As Josh Warrington is due up next. And the biggest fight of his career. Against the tough Aussie Joel Brunker. A tough and smiling and relaxed Aussie. He's wandering around the arena during the undercard in his green and yellow tracksuit. Unbothered, unfazed, but very comfortable. He'll still get a lousy reception when he walks in though. We'll be hoping to follow the Australian one-day cricket team. They had success today. And let's see who's going to have success here, because Speight is slowly but surely clawing his way into this one somehow. That's a decent right hand he's landed. Lowe, for the first time in the fight, not having everything his own way. You've got to give Jamie Speight a lot of credit for the way he's digging in here.
Yep, he deserves a lot of credit. But I just get the feeling that, you know, he's busting a gut to keep himself in this. You know, Lowe still looking relaxed, still looking happy. Speight really having to give it what he's got to hang on in there, and to his credit, he's doing that. Here he comes.
Yeah, forcing Lowe back. You can see what Lowe's like on the front foot. What's he like going backwards? Speight trying to find out here. As you said, Jim, for all the effort, it's so hard for Speight to stay on the front foot, stay on top. And he's giving it a really good go here.
Good left hook there from Speight. Bang on the chin there. Well, this is as close a round, I would say, as we've had. A lot of good work from Speight in this round.
And this is where all those 10-rounders against decent standards of opponent might be coming into play. Because Speight has been in hot water before, knows what it feels like. And he dragged Lowe into new and uncomfortable territory. A little ticking off there for the younger man.
Lowe missing a bit at the moment.
I think he's been forced out of his rhythm. That was a clever little right hand there from Speight as well.
We're seeing some cheeky stuff from him, dropping the hands off him the chin.
It will be interesting to see what happens if Lowe doesn't have everything his own way.
Well, he's done a fair bit of missing in this round, Lowe.
This place sells out pretty quickly when you put Josh Warrington on the bill. It's interesting, Josh's route to work used to take him past this place.
10 seconds.
To get him put up, he used to dream that maybe he'd be topping the bill here, and now he is. But these are two other fellas here hoping to top a bill of themselves one of these days and giving it everything they've got in this area title fight. Lowe has shown so much class, but he has not got rid of Jamie Speight, the Devon man in the black trunks. And Speight is having some success now.
Yeah, I wonder maybe if Lowe got the feeling that he was in a different league to Speight in the first couple of rounds. Maybe just learned in the previous round there that he's going to have to dig in to keep this fellow in his place, because I thought Speight was excellent in the previous round.
Yeah, he really is gritting his teeth here, Speight.
Yeah, just as you were saying, you know, I wonder if the experience over the 10 rounds is going to be crucial in this one, because it doesn't matter how good you are, if you run out of steam in there, then you can lose to anyone.
Speight has had a ton of those. Some he's won, some he's lost.
And Lowe is the one who's happy to hold up close there.
You never know. It's too much to sort of say for certain what eyes at Lowe's temperaments like, but you do see some fighters, they're great front runners. When the going's good, they relax and everything's smooth and flows, but when they have to dig in, maybe they don't like it so much. If Lowe finds this hard, how will he respond? There's a decent response with the left of the body there. And a good lead-off left hand from Speight. He's finding some clever lead-off shots here, Speight. Just missed that time.
This is much more of an even contest now. At the start it looked as though Lowe might just be too classy for Speight, but no, not saying that at the moment.
Yeah, Speight's very much in this, because while he was completely outclassed in those first two rounds, Jim, so that's how Aston saw it. I don't know if you would disagree. There wasn't a 10-8 round in there. He certainly wasn't on the floor, and he wasn't like battered all over the place. It's only 10-9 rounds that Lowe took in those first two. There's plenty of time for Speight to steady the ship, claw his way back into this, and he's doing a pretty good job of that. Because these last couple of rounds have been very close indeed.
I think Lowe's improved his work a little bit in this round, though. He's dug in some nice shots. His defensive work good as well.
Terrific lead-off shot there from Speight that caught Lowe napping.
Now we're seeing a sheer 100% effort from Speight. I think he realised that he can't match Lowe for skill, So he can certainly do it for Hart, and he's dragging him into his kind of fight at every opportunity.
Corners 10
Off his stool
seconds.
early here as well, Isaac Lowe. Speight taking a little bit longer.
Seconds out. Round 6.
As we go into the second half of this 10-rounder, this battle for the vacant English featherweight title. The title once held by the man we're going to see next, Josh Warrington, who beat the man in black, Jamie Speight, and take that belt. Is it going to be second time lucky for Speight, or is he going to be disappointed again?
I wonder if it's taken a lot out of the tank of Speight. You know, the huge effort the last couple of rounds. He's still looking sprightly, that's for sure. So we'll see.
Certainly Lowe has lowered his work rate a little bit after the first 2 rounds when he was full on. And we didn't get rid of him. He's pacing this fight very well.
I think he's putting a bit more thought into his work now. Lowe, you know, he's thinking about defence again. I think for a couple of rounds he wasn't too bothered, trying to blaze away. So I think it's dawned on him that this is a tough one. He's liable to go all the way.
Yeah, no evidence that Speight's about to go anywhere. But Lowe's rediscovered that spring in his step.
He's thinking what he's doing now. I think it's dawned on him that this is a tough night's work. He got off to a flying start. Maybe a little false security. With full credit to Speight, he's still giving it everything.
I wonder if one of them has got a big punch that can turn it decisively in his favour. Look at Lowe's card, admittedly against some very durable journeyman in there. His last 6 have gone the distance. If he goes the distance here, that is going to raise 1 or 2 questions about whether he's got the power to operate at a higher level. And Speight, it has to be said, not exactly one of the game's knockout artists. In his 13 victories, only 1 has come inside. There's less work from Speight in this round.
Yeah, I was wondering maybe if, you know, big effort the last 2 rounds, it was maybe just taking a little bit out of the tank. He still looks strong enough. Good round.
Watch his right hand, that's all, yeah.
Yeah, he's picking some nice punches again, Lowe. Putting a bit of thought into what he's doing, not quite so many 4 and 5 punch combinations as we were seeing in some of the early rounds. He's picking a nice right hand there.
Always a bit lively in here. That's an understatement. And this is the lively section, section 105. And this is where Josh Warrington, a lot of Josh Warrington's good mates from his days growing up in LX9. That's where they congregate. That's where the real noise comes from. But it's not just friends and family that have gathered behind Josh Warrington.
7.
The whole city's buzzing for him. More of that later on. Let's get back to this one, round 7. Isaac Lowe in the white trunks. Looking good here against Jamie Speight in this battle for the vacant English featherweight title. I echo what you said in that last round, Jimmy. He has measured his work a lot more. And for a 21-year-old showing maturity, I think he's realised he's not going to just bomb him out in a couple of rounds, which he was threatening to do, so he's thought, right, I need to pace this. And he's pacing it very well.
Speight just a little bit short of ideas at the moment. You know, he's dropping his hands now. Not the same intensity as he comes forward. A nice little right hand from Lowe.
Lowe going to work once again. Speight in full retreat, backed up against the ropes. Lowe continuing to look flashier, busier, sharper. And catching Speight again with that left hook.
Well, he won't land a left hook any more cleanly than that. That was a peach, and it didn't trouble Speight in the slightest. So maybe, keeping in mind he's only 21. But a little bit more snap on the punches would be good. That may come with maturity, but he certainly puts together some lovely combinations.
Yeah, just like that last one, which finished with another one of those left hooks to the jaw. There's definitely a lot to like about a 21-year-old who has got plenty of room to grow and mature. Plenty to like about Jamie Speight as well, who's giving everything he's got. All you can ask of a fighter. But he's more and more on the back foot here in this 7th round. Speight.
They're getting a couple of good body shots there, Nick. Good uppercut too.
Well, there were a couple of rounds there where Speight looked really like he was coming into it when he was just applying intense pressure. I think you hit the nail on the head, Jim, when he said he's put so much into that. He just can't sustain that level of pressure. But that's what he's going to need to force Lowe back to get himself into it. It's comfortable again for Lowe. You see him just swaggering around the ring. The hands have dropped. He's comfortable again. He's in charge again.
Yeah, he's got that little kind of strut back again, hasn't he?
Well, he's the boss. He's got himself back in complete control of this fight.
Keep getting that jab up and get your shoulder on so we can't come with great down. Just keep picking them like that. Get your feet out. When you beat him, get your feet out. Let him keep falling on and picking. Beautiful.
It's Kelbrook, flanked by his parents, Terry and Julie, who've supported him every step of the way. Cal back in action, of course, as you heard. Next month, really growing into the role of world champion, looking like he belongs there. It's the dream of these two.
Corners, 10 seconds.
It's hard to fault Jamie Speight, isn't it? Anybody who's knocking Jamie Speight just doesn't get the business at all, because he's putting everything he's got into this.
Round 8.
No, he's really playing his part well in this. But, you know, he hasn't stopped coming forward, hasn't stopped throwing punches. But they just, you know, he can't match the silky skills, certainly the defensive skills of Lowe. But he's never stopped trying.
But the clock's ticking now for Jamie Speight. There's only 2 rounds after this. Again, the sharpness and the speed and the timing are back with Lowe. This is echoes of those opening 2 rounds now, where Lowe just teed off. He's doing it again here in round 8.
Well, I mean, I'm saying he's only a kid at 21, but I mean, he's looking quite mature at the moment, standing his ground now. It's as though he's drawn the teeth of Speight, and he knows that maybe he can feel in Speight's work that the snap's not still there. But those were impressive punches that he threw there.
Again, Speight digs in, presses forward, but is forced back once again. And again, terrific work from Lowe. Good accuracy there.
You know, in the 8th round, that really was an impressive burst of punching there from Lowe. Some real flashy work.
Well, if you ask me who's the best 21-year-old in the country right now, the best young prospect, I'll probably be looking a little bit south of here, and Sam Eggington in Birmingham, but Isaac Lowe's got the potential to be not far behind him. Sam's next opponent is in the ring, is in the house as well. Frankie Gavin, a ringside observer.
There's no real method now in what Speight's doing. You know, he's charging forward, his hands are at his side, but nothing working for him at the moment. That was better.
It's just a big heart, isn't it? So much desire there. Speight, it's the old cliche, he really wants it. But at the moment, it looks like Lowe's going to deprive him of it. And the atmosphere starting to build. You can't fault this man for what he's done. He looked at the halfway point, he might have given himself a good chance, but the second half has not been good to Jamie Speight. The main event coming up, Josh Warrington against this fella here, Joel Brunker. Aussie Joel Brunker, one of the good guys of the game. Knows he's going to come out to hostile reception. He's been over for a couple of weeks now, spent a week in London, and then has been up in Yorkshire for the last week and has made a lot of friends. With his natural exuberant personality, always got a smile on his face. He's a tough man to dislike. I think this Leeds crowd might find a way to dislike Joel Brunker for the next hour or so.
10 seconds.
And they'll certainly dislike him if he spoils a lot of plans and beats Josh Warrington, and he's more than capable of doing it.
Seconds out, round 9.
2 more rounds before we have that one. Round 9 here. Isaac Lowe looked really good in that last round. Can he get the job finished here against this brave and durable and determined Jamie Speight?
Now this is exhibition stuff at the moment from Lowe. He obviously feels it's in the bag. But this fellow deserves full respect, and he wants to make sure he gives it to him.
And I wondered about that experience or lack of it from Lowe, Jim. It's something we talked about earlier. I think he's shown a lot of experience and maturity in this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Really has paced it well.
Yeah, I thought the couple of decent rounds that Speight had there around about the middle, maybe he could have turned things. But full credit to Lowe. He came blazing back again.
Jamie Speight was unfortunate 2 years ago when he met Josh Warrington for this title. What Warrington's turned out to do, and if Isaac Lowe might follow suit. He's just comfortable and relaxed again. The counters are working, the lead-off shots are working. His body shots are just ripping in. There is the question as Speight does back up finally. Wonder if one of those body shots has shaken him a little bit. And he took a big right hand there, and he's in big trouble. And Lowe's on him, and Howard Foster's watching closely here and stops it. The perfect finish to an outstanding performance from Isaac Lowe, and the first man to greet him and congratulate him is good mate Tyson Fury. That was a statement fight from Isaac Lowe.
Now that was a quality performance. I think he had just knocked the resistance out of Jamie Speight, and Jamie Speight was being caught with his head high, and his head was being knocked back with the punches, and I think that's what alarmed referee Foster, and I think he did the right thing stepping in there. The fight points-wise was well out of his reach, and he was tiring, so the punch resistance is not the same when you're tiring, and the way his head was rolling back from the punches, I think he had no option but to step in I'm glad he did, but wonderful performance from Speight.
Well,
but a quality young man here, a real prospect. See, look at the way his head's getting knocked back with the punches. You worry about that at this stage of a real tough fight. Full of heart and courage, Speight, trying to fight his way back into it, but he was caught too cleanly and too often, and we knew at that point the referee Foster was about to step in. Excellent performance from young Isaac Lowe. We'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
I think you're absolutely right. The one thing that was lacking up until this point was the decisive finish and the breakthrough. He hurt him early with a body shot, and then he picked some super shots after that, and it was one of those stoppages that nobody's going to complain about, because he was in big trouble. There's more than one talented fighter coming out of Morecambe these days. Very, very impressive from the young 21-year-old Isaac Lowe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Howard Foster has asked that I ask you to please show your appreciation for both boxers in the ring. The end comes, 1 minute 49 seconds of round number 9. Referee Foster stops the contest. Jamie Speight in no position to continue. The winner, the new English featherweight champion, Isaac Lowe.
Chippiness and edginess that we saw at the weigh-in yesterday. Big win for Isaac Lowe.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for Jamie
of his young
Speight.
career. Jamie Speight should hold his head high, because he put everything he had into that. And that sets the table nicely for Josh Warrington. Just getting taped up there by Nick Manners, a valued member of the crew, and a guy who once shared a ring with Joe Calzaghe. And this, another big step up for a man who really exploded onto the scene. But he looks a little bit tense in there. One man who doesn't look tense at all, who looks delighted, and rightly so, is this man here, the new English champion.
Isaac, congratulations on an excellent performance, your first professional title. Tell us how you're feeling.
Like I've won a world title. Over the moon, I've trained so hard all my life, trying to get, starting to get a big shot on it, and what I do to fight on a stage like this, and fair play to Jamie Speight, he's a tough kid, he pushed me all the way, but once I started listening to the Dave and Bob in the corner, started to box a bit more, I started to hate him a bit more, and I got him later on, but so let's get back at Jamie Speight, let's get back at Josh Warrington now, ladies. It's Josh's turn.
What do you want to do next? I just heard Steve Wood say to you that was the perfect disciplined performance. You showed you can do it. What do you want to do next?
Obviously, as a boxer's dream, I want to box in the biggest fights on the biggest stages like this. But listen, it's only my 11th fight, do you know what I mean? I'm only 21 years of age. I've got me English now. Let's just step by step. Let's not jump before we can walk. Steve Newton, performer manager, he'll guide me in the right step. I'll fight anyone who puts me in the ring. But I said, I've just got me English. I want to celebrate this now, and we'll take it from there.
Well done to the both of you.